Yo, what is up, YouTube? So this is different tonight. So, anyways, first off, I do need to apologize. I actually do have to apologize for tonight. As far as the stream goes. Um, well, I'll apologize basically tonight. Uh, not so much the stream, but um, just the fact that I've been a bit busy with work. Getting 5 more months to actually retire. So, retire from the retail, retire from the frontline gig. Anyways, what I'm going to be showing tonight, before I go any further, I want to point out that yes, it's been a slow process in the creation of the Diamond Rio kit. Everything's been kind of backed up as far as everything going. So eventually, I'm going to be getting this whole kit together. Another step closer before I can actually mount the engine in. Unfortunately, it's taken a little longer than expected, with a lot of things tying in and a lot of time kind of getting taken away from me in this point, like trying to get more forward into the engine of the Diamond Rio, but it is near completion, almost. It's just there's a couple more things I have to add to it, but I just want to show you the low and down of everything that's going on. So, anyways, just want to let you know this is the deal so far. Now, this is the almost somewhat finished product of the Cummins. As you can tell, I already started mounting up. I got one side already done with the fuel filters. Everything on this side is just about done, or basically done. Over here, it's still being together. There's going to be the turbines I have to put in. I also have to, I did the fan belt, pulley drive, as you can tell. So in the last stream, you didn't see any of this engine together. Basically, what's happening now is I'm going to be working on the top, but that's not going to be until after everything else has been assembled on the side, and everything else will come together. So, I actually also started to paint this piece here, which actually is the upper oil cooler. So this is getting painted with a brass. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing too special. So I'm gonna put it out there. This is a slow progress. Like I said, this whole kit's been a slow progress in build. So tonight I'm gonna start doing another set piece, which is going to be part of the supercharger. I actually want to get at least some work done to it. At least start building it. I still got to finish the touch up on the alternator, which I actually have been using a Testors flat steel. So this is basically what it is here. Of course, everybody knows that Testors is Krylon. So eventually, if anybody else who's going to be watching the stream later on, please do make sure you leave a like on the bottom. And I know I've been kind of slacking on some duties here. No, I said duties. So anyways, this is the gist of it. I'm just going to do a little quick touch up on a little bit on the alternator, because there was something that had happened during that time. So the alternator is now officially done. Touch up is finished on that. So now the next part is to start doing part of the supercharger. So the supercharger, the first part of supercharger, part 1, will be going in, and everything else will be eventually assembled. I've been trying to get the engine more fast forward and together than I have in the last streams, because apparently the last streams have been a bit kind of a slow process. So that's been a thing that I've been marginally working on, but very, very, very slowly. So I just need to dip this brush in here really quick into the acetone, get the paint off the brush and then start doing the supercharger. There has also been some other stuff that's been going down. So basically, everything in a nutshell, as you can tell, that the engine, once the engine's together, I'll have the drive shaft painted, and then I'll be able to mount. When we get to that point, I'll do the moment of what's to come next after that point. But for now, it's just going to be a simple detail. So the question is now, I know some of you are going to figure if I'm doing the supercharger the same way I did with the intake manifold. Well, the question is no. With that being said, why I say no? Well, because the supercharger is going to be done with a rust kind of paint. So I'm trying to get like a lifelike in there. So I'm going to actually use, instead of using a brass for the supercharger, I am actually going to use a bit of a rust paint. This is a Tester's Rust. It's a flat rust. So this one here is going to be simulating for the almost like the wear and tear of the truck, which it's going to look, I'm hoping it's going to look where it should be, and hopefully I think this particular paint scheme I'm going to do with it may end up being a one coat deal. I want to make sure I get all that together, but I also have to find my war veteran, which called my handy dandy X-Acto blade. So what I normally do, especially on truck kits like this, I've done this before in the past where I've assembled truck kits. I've actually done some pretty good illustrations, therefore artwork illustration. So I gotta make sure I get the right piece connected, and there's reasons why for that, because you don't want to do the wrong piece and oh well, I just kind of screwed up, and then you have to go back and do it all over again. One and done, no more and no less. So basically, this is how it's all going to go out. This is how it's going to play out, and this is how we're going to do it. So right now I'm going to be working on the piece, and I'm going to show you what piece it is. If you look, it's going to be this piece here where my paintbrush is pointing at. That's the piece, but I have to clean it up just a little bit more, and I can begin the painting process. So that's basically everything there in a gist, in a nutshell, and I'm just going to make sure this is the right part. I got to paint first, because if I do this backwards, it's not going to look right, and I don't want no problems later on in that future endeavor. So what I'm going to do, for me, now I'm going to take a bit of a rust paint. I'm going to start painting it, but I'm not going to use the old little rinky-dinky Stubby McMuffin, because apparently Stubby McMuffin is kind of out of commission. I do have to get some new stuff, but it's going to be in a later time. What I am going to do, though, to be smart on this, objective-wise, I'm going to trim my cut sections of here, like right here, and I'm going to cut another section here, and I'm going to cut one more section out only just because I don't want to have any problems or any other kind of altercations that may be happening in my painting. I don't want to paint the wrong parts, and I don't want to have that problem, because I usually am very notorious for doing stuff like that. So anyways, I'm going to put that back down. And I'm going to actually use I'm going to use this brush. I know it's going to be a little bit longer and painstaking, but it's the best I can do as far as like the painting goes itself. So my endeavors of painting are that of which. So I'm going to begin it. I'm going to start painting. Gotta make sure, I'm going to do the best I can right now to make sure everything is well and set. And hopefully I can get other things together. And that's basically it. So, first part we're going to do is paint this rust. A little rust paint. Want to get as much as possible done on this kit. Unfortunately, this is a kind of kit that it's like I said in my last videos, I just take a lot of pride, a lot of time in building my rig kits. So hopefully I don't do any more mess ups than I already have done in the past with former kits. As you can tell, I'm doing this very kind of painstakingly slow. We're just painting this piece up here with the rust. See, I'll do the best I can to show it up more up close and personal, hopefully. But with everything going on with the bad weather, everybody knows about the hurricane that just hit down south. No. And hopefully anybody who's watching my stream, I hope you all doing good. That you guys are safe and starting to get back up on your feet again, hopefully. So now, as you can tell, yes, this is one coat of the rust. Now keep in mind that this is going to be the turbocharger is going to have one coat of rust. So I'm going to kind of do the best I can here to make it look kind of like almost like like a bit of a show truck, but have it like with that little patina, make it look like the rust had gotten into the onto the supercharger a little bit, Well, it's gonna be like a show truck, but slash patina look. I want to make sure I get all the parts accurately done and everything else. So basically what this is going to be, the turbocharger will be mounted in 3 different stages. 3 different stages, and it's going to be carefully worked on with a lot of love, a lot of care. So you have to kind of excuse me for tonight. I'm a little bit, tired. Long day. The whole week's been basically getting to me. I can't wait until I get my retirement because yours truly wants to do more on the full-time streaming and basically just ditch working for the big guy, the big man in the upper corporate ladder, corporate world. So, much as I hate to say it, yeah, I'll be perfectly honest, I am actually anti-corporation. I didn't know I was until having a bad run-in with big corporations and stuff like that. So as you can tell, I'm going to show you in a bit where I am on this. I'm going to paint all 3 of these parts up, but they're all not going to go together in one shot. And there's a reason for that. So basically, I'm just going to get everything together. So I'm also just going to try to keep everything all in order. At least, paint the parts up in the parts tree so you're not going to get your fingers and you won't feel like you're a kid with finger paints and you got wired up with peanut butter and stuff like that. So just going to do a little bit here, a little bit of work here. So that's basically what's happening here. Unfortunately, I wish there was a little bit more I can tell you as far as like the slow of the progress, but there's only so much I can really do for it. As far as like the progress in general of the truck kit. I mean, eventually I'll be happy once I get out of the engine built part and into like doing the interior work, which is my favorite part of the whole thing. I mean, you can't really, rush it all, but at least you could try to make some kind of semblance of peace to it, or something in that nature. But always try to do the best you can, but also keep in mind that this is not going to be 2 coats on the turbocharger. Possibly I might do a 2 coat, but I'll worry about that when I get to that bridge. So right now I'm going to take a little bit of the my old War Veteran here again. I'm going to go over to this piece, but right now I'm holding off on that piece particular. So I'm only working on these 2 right now, and then this I'll work on shortly after, only because there's a reason why I'm doing it this way. There's always been that method to my madness, so you have to kind of like be patient with me on that aspect. So I did find Stumpy McStumperton. As you can tell, he's kind of like that person in Shakespeare, Yorick. When you say, alas, Yorick, I knew thee well. So I'm just going to start doing what I can to get parts of the truck together. So that's just basically it there. Yeah, so tonight I'm just tired. I'm just doing this stream, trying to get what I can get done. And so hopefully I can just, be merry and drink, not drink, but you know what I mean. Just be merry about how I do my building. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean this brush off. I'm going to start doing the upper oil cooler, which is the next part I do have to get done. I want to get that in there before I put the turbocharger in. But there's going to be a 2 coat rule, and I need to get it all together so I can have something to work with. So with the engine being kind of built and everything's slowly getting together, it's just one of those things. So now I got to find the brass color. I believe I found it, but I'm not 200% sure. Yep, this is the flat brass. I could just shake this up a little bit. It would still work, but it's it's a little bit too much, like doing some brass, some steel, and a little bit of rust, just to give that engine like that look like, okay, so now we know what the truck's been up to. So that's basically it. So I'm going to, of course, use the same brush again. This is where I'm basically going to start doing my painting. A little my Picasso kind of paint. So start off very lightly with 1 coat, and then I'll go with a 2nd coat when everything dries up. So right now, it's not anything special. It's just getting the truck together, getting everything in tune. So there ain't nothing else going on. So yeah. So right now I'm just gonna paint this up. Like I said, I do have to apologize again for not for about a week of not doing my channel here on YouTube. Like I said, there's been a lot of things. Hopefully I can get more full time in the next few endeavors. So I'm going to get this together. I'm going to do a little bit of a little thing here. So we're going to do that. Well, one day at a time and one shoe at a time, huh? But I also want to point out there, you know, huge shout yet again, and huge shouts to people who have watched my stream, like John Kloss and John Paul, and a few others. So, and I do have to apologize to some that are like, have missed my stream. And I have to apologize in advance, but I just been, like I said, I know I'm apologizing too much, but the thing is, it's like, you gotta keep up with it. You gotta do what you gotta do, and I think for now, all right. So almost have this ready. Okay, so basically, folks, this is what it looks like now. It was a white piece of plastic. Now you can tell it's a first coat on that canister right there. So that's going to dry for a while. The only thing I will say about some of the older trucks, some of you who actually may have seen truck shows and everything else, and there's some trucks that have been restored and some trucks that have been kept in pristine condition through the years, due to like they can have been in storage for so long, and not a thing happens, but at the same time, you basically gotta do it that way. And so right now that's gonna take care of the painting on the engine block for now. I won't be able to do a lot tonight because the stream I'm doing tonight is a bit shorter than normal, and and I can't really do any other things to the kit. But as soon as I get the engine and everything together, and one thing I do want to point out about this rust paint. Now, if you look in the light, you can see exactly how much rust that is. You can tell. I don't know if you can tell by the light texture, but that's the texture of the turbine. So basically what's going to happen when you build it, now the turbine, it's going to be built in and it goes in this way, so it's going to mount up onto the side like so, which really isn't all that bad. Just getting it to work as one whole thing is another story. So I'm going to leave that sit for overnight. Hopefully I can do a little bit more off stream, get the engine completely together. I normally would paint the parts all together at once, but I'm very intricate with colors, and I need to take my time building it in proper care, because you don't want to. I mean, this in general, the way I set this up is I mounted all this, I painted up, mounted in, but at the same time, it's it's not bad. It's just there's a lot of intricate work, all the hand paint goes into it, the time and everything else. That's basically it. But the only reason why I'm not doing the top parts on here yet, or the fan, is because I'm going to mount the engine and the transmission in once I get the bottom of the oil cooler in. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to reassemble the top part of the engine of this. So this is why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. Some people may not like the idea, once you complete the whole engine, but I'm waiting until after I get the whole thing together. So this way it's the engine's already mounted in there with the drive shaft. And then I'm going to go back and hit up on the frame one last time and I'll do it from there. So, I'm pretty pleased the way it's coming out. I can't lie. It's one of the good kits. Hey, John Paul, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So, you do realize I'm taking my time with the engine, right? So far, so good. So, yeah, I didn't, I'm sorry I didn't, like, text you about, like, I was broadcasting this something at random. I've actually been, doing way too much stuff. So I'm catching up, and I just want to fast forward a bit in the engine build. And started doing the turbo superchargers here, like I was showing earlier in the stream. So I'm just starting to paint these up with a rust. I'm gonna make them look like kind of a bit of worn, torn, not too terrible. And I can't really play music because. So while I'm waiting. Well, I can actually start getting to work on the frame or the putty. Let me see what we got here. Oh dear. So let's under my little journeys here. Okay, so engine we're gonna hold off on. So the engine is almost there complete, so not worried about that part. Now I want to take a look at one thing. And rumor has it that there's a certain said hood that does not sit to the frame too well. Let me see about this. Right. Let me see what I can do here. Well, let's hope for my sake that the hood sits. So I guess it's time to see how this is all going to work out. I need to grab the... Where is that little interior setup here? Now, the fun part. Interior decorator 101. So how you been, John Paul? What's new with you? Alright, so I think I have to clean that out now. Alright, so where is my little sandpaper of justice, I wonder? Here we go. So I guess I'm going to do a little bit of a sandpapering job because I want to see something with this cab. Because rumor has it that the cab or the hood, something don't sit right. And we're going to find out why. Oh, you do? You do? Okay, so what days are you doing hangouts? I could probably make one of them. Friday, I'm off. Friday and Saturday, I'm off. Well, except Saturday, I go to the storage facility to maintain my rig. Well, I do have a rig, but well, what day? What are the days so I know? Hopefully, if I can make them. Well, tomorrow I don't think I can make it to the other one, but let me see here. Let me get this all sitting here. All right. So we have cab. Now it looks like that's gonna sit right. Let me see. All right. So I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna be Huckleberry. Wait, where's that inner wall? Let me see this here. Anti-skid. I'll have to use that too. So first things first, let me get frame. Okay, body sits there. That will sit there for a moment. Alrighty, let me see here what I can do. Okay, Wednesday, 8 p.m. On what, YouTube? 8 p.m. on Wednesday. YouTube, right? Wednesday's doable. Yeah, Wednesday's doable for me. I can do Wednesday. I just gotta figure out. Yo, hey Karen. Okay, so it's on YouTube. Streamlabs, not Streamlabs. Oh God, Streamyard. Oh, here we go. The firewall. Why did they call it the firewall? I wonder why. Oh, that's easy. In case the engine ever catches on fire, you have a firewall. Yeah, I can make. Yeah, John Paul. I can actually make that meeting for Wednesday for 8 p.m. Yeah. And it's on stream. So it's on stream. StreamYards. So that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with doing a join up with y'all on the Wednesday night stream for 8 p.m. I'm free that night. So yeah, that sounds cool. Just send me a text. Send me a text that day, earlier in the day, just to remind me so I can get on and meet up. So we're doing a split screen. Am I understanding this right? There's because there's 8 people or something like that. Oh, excuse me. I gotta get this firewall shaped up. What the hell? Oh, what we got here, anyways? Oh shoot. Okay, how many? Okay, because I'm willing to join, but how many other people you think are going to be joining in it? Just wondering, curiosity. Wait a minute, I think I have one for 8 people. Ah, damn, I think I have. Yeah, no, I think I have 6 or 8 or something. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I gotta get my. Hey, John Class, we were talking about the upcoming. We're talking about the meetup on whatchamacallit. We've been talking about the meetup on Wednesday for 8 p.m. 8 a.m. Listen, I wish I could smack myself at times for that one. So how you been, John Class? I think I got it. Oh no. Can't tell anymore. What the frick? Yeah, Let me wind that hole out a little bit. There's a little bit of sprue in there. Just gotta get that little mess up. Alright, let's clean out the steering column opening a little bit. And voila, my scar. Unless you take a peek. Alright, let's take a look here. Let me see how this is all going to pan out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Test Fit 101. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. According to this, alright, let's see how this all works in. So it looks like this mounts. Okay, so that mounts there. That means I have to do these pieces up in 2 parts. Alright, so 2 parts, which means I have to do the interior and, oh, that's going to be hideous. Yeah, I think I have up to about, I think I got 8 people. I'm not sure. I do have the StreamYards, I do have the StreamYards thing. I have the upgrade, not the basic. It's the one. I think it's the one up, not the professional one, but the one between the basic and the professional. I forgot. I think that's. I know the pro is like up to 10. I think. But yeah, just send me up a text Wednesday because I'm interested in joining in. So, yeah, that would actually work good for me on the Wednesday night. I mean, I'm not working the odd hours. Thank God. I gotta get around here. Did they tell me I have to cut the hood on that thing? All right, let's see. What we got here? Anything I need to know about? Any little hidden surprises I want to know about? Or do I want to not know about the hidden surprises? Okay, so we got firewall. Let me just check to make sure that thing is going to sit right. Let me see here. Oh, since we're doing not much right now with the frame or the engine, I'm just going to take advantage of a little bit of the interior work. Okay, you want me to send you an email? Yeah, which one was that one again? It was the, I think I have it saved. Ouch. Oh, for the love of God, I'm going to get clobbered by a broom back here. Alright, so. This is going to be a heave. Firewall. Yeah, I could just drop a line. It's no big deal. So let's see. I gotta do the hood. Okay, so I want to get the sand down. Get the bumper in place. Put up some stuff. Watch me get high on some fumes. Alrighty, let's take a look here. Get all this set up. Round the corner. Sorta. What the hell's out of my hand? Alright, so we got everything all just about cleaned up on the hood, yeah. I'm curious. I want to take a look at this hood to make sure it's not warped. Right there. Anything here? Yeah, that's kind of, I should say kind of, that's where I'm actually trying to go. Yes, that's true. I know I gotta, at this point, I got 5 months left until I retire from my old job. So I'm trying to, the more I can get, the more better off I'll be. So hopefully I can do that and everything else. And yeah, just if you saw my email, just email me and then I'll yeah. I mean, I know I have your email somewhere, but amongst the other emails I have, but oh shoot, there's something I was gonna do. Just a little bit on the pieces here. So let's see. Okay, so I have the fender partial sanded, so that's not too terrible. So I'll put that off to the side for now. So interior and firewalls. The firewall I'm going to paint separate. I'm going to be smart about this and not be a dumbass. Last time I did a paint job on a firewall, I should have done it when I should have not done it. You see what I'm saying? So I think, you know what? Oh shit. There's a little hiccup there. See if we can get that little shave off there and get that cleaned up a little bit. Oh, it should be fine, I would think. That looks normal. So I'll paint that up and then we'll do the interior. I guess I'm going to start doing the interior. Because I got nothing else to do. That means if I'm going to do the interior, I got to make sure I cover the engine and chassis up. Because it'd be a crime if I let that exposed fully. So I'm going to cover up the kit. You know what? I got a better idea. I'll do it this way. Alright, so I mount the engine to, well, not completely to the frame, but I will put the engine into the frame. Just a loose fit, like so. Alright, now I need a piece of plastic or something to cover it, because I don't want spray dust on any of my projects. Normally that's what happens when I spray. Though I might have a spray booth, but then again, it doesn't mean nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Was that for the, well, I'll be damned. Yep, that's for the Diamond Rio kit. Oh, I'll lose that. Actually, you know what I thought about doing? Yeah, but it might be a little bit too... Let me see. Try some. Yeah, wait a minute. That might be a little too thick, because that means I have to lay down the carpeting. No, that means I have to cut down the size. Yeah, that would go looking for the dashboard, though. Or even for the seats. Let me see that for a moment. Let me see what I got to work with here. That might work for the seats, I wonder. But I'll know in a second. Oh, for the love of freaking Peter, Paul, and Mary. As I can go deep diving into my model kit here and try to find the seats if I can. Uh-oh. Yeah. There we go. Which were the seats again? Nope, wrong one. You are here. You are lost. Shit. Oi, what's this here? So, yeah. Hold on, let me get this out of here. Okay. So, I think for the seats, I am going to run some zebra stripe. I might actually, I think I could do something with that. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking about zebra stripe, but I gotta cut it down to fit, and I gotta get everything else together. Fun, huh? But the question is, where are the seats? And the biggest question, no, that's dashboard. No, you don't want to do the dashboard. You want to do the seats. Oh, wait, what's this here? We got, looks like a cooler. Oh, here, okay, wait, what? These are the seats? You gotta be freaking joking. Well, this is a kick in the giblets. Looks like I'm going to have to really do some custom tucking. I want to take a look at those. I'll put these off to the side, put that off to the side. No, that's the anti-skids I still got to put in there. Firewall. Excuse me. No, I just want to see something. Where's the, oh, here they are. Yeah, we'll do this. Let me see something. I'm just going to try some. We'll dry fit to see if this will work. If not, then I can go back to original time stamping, sort of. So let's see. Try to get an idea here. But then I need tacky glue. That means I'm going to have to really do a serious tuck and fold. That means I have to, oh man. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of tuck and fold to do. Fold in. I have to roll it in and I have to side cut it and then fold it. It's doable. It sounds easy, but knowing my luck, things make it a little bit more complicated than normal. Oh, dear Lord. What am I going to do? Whatever am I going to do? Nothing. But, let me see if I can prep this up. The seat's going to kind of make it a bit too furry, right? 1970s chic, a little too furry. What do you think? Then again, nothing in the 70s and 60s were anything but furry. Shag carpeting, mirrored ceilings. That means I gotta leave at least a little bit. Nip and tuck. Alright, let me get this all prepped up. Seeing the sitting parts of the seat. Damn. Now, see, I do crazy glue, but that might be a problem. Epoxy might be over too much. Oh, crap. Do I still have the tack glue somewhere? Yeah, I do. Alright, note to oneself. Never get high off tacky glue. I mean, I need my cheek glasses at this point. Shit. All-purpose glue, crafts, hobbies, dry, wait, ultra strong, dries clear. Non-toxic, versatile and durable. Directions always test, which I've done before. Squeeze onto a surface, press pieces together. Water cleanup, not intended for washable wearables, obviously. So if I use this, the chances are I have to start from the bottom and work up to the top. It doesn't say exactly how long this takes to dry, but I know it dries pretty freaking damn quick. So, I think I have an idea how I'm going to do this. And a little bit smarter than the last time. So, oh yeah, we're still good. We're still good. I can always do it with one seat. But I'm destined to try something different. Which means I'm going to have to do a lot of nip and tuck. That means I also have to keep an eye on certain things I have to do with the seat, because that nip and tuck could cost me a lot of things here. And it's one of those things you don't want to know. Sometimes you feel like a nut. That's me. Sometimes you don't. Where are my fabric shears? That's not my fabric shears. Of course, fabric shears are upstairs. Oh, and without trying to make a mess out of this thing, because it's it's cheap material, but it will work. I have no issues with it. Well, I want to go. I should probably get the scissors, but I don't want to go back upstairs, and I don't have the time and or energy to do such things. So I'm going to try to just kind of like, almost like Hannibal Lecter. Dark humor. I know, don't read into it. Yeah, I need to go get the air. I have to go get the actual shears. Every time I cut this thing. That's why I avoid this thing with the play. Did it with another kit. Alright. So, let me go get my scissors since I know exactly where I'm going to cut it. Be right back. Hopefully I can get some more coffee too while I'm at it. So, hang tight, guys. Alrighty. First time doing this by using fur. Real fur. My scissors, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. What am I going to do here? I think I have it cut to where I need it. I did this once with Lexan shears, never again. Alrighty, now. Note to oneself, if you have allergies, do not deal with this sort of thing. Huh, I'm shedding. Look, Ma, I'm molting. One thing when you cut this sort of thing. See, I like my fur rug shaken, not stirred. Make sure we get all that mess out of there. Key importance, if you ever work with fur or anything you buy like fur material, make sure you shake it and make sure you do it good because you don't want no problems. I think I got all of it out. I know a little hot butt. Now where the hell does he go? Here we go. Yeah, seat's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to go that way with it. So I'm trying to see if I tuck, roll, feather. Ew. So we're gonna have to go this way with it. Yeah, we're gonna have to go that way with it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alrighty, so which means yours truly cannot use brush, because therefore the brush may make it look weak. I should have widened that out a little bit more, but I think I know what I'm going to do with this. I have a sense of direction, I think. No, wait a minute, hold on. That was wasted on that bench seat. I don't want to do that. So, I think I'm going to use it on this seat. Get the hard ones out. Worry about the easy one later. There we go. Oh, and there goes in. There goes Skippy. Poor Skippy didn't make it. So hold off on that. Begin with this one. Just a slight little shave. That'll be fun, they said. Hold up, wait. I got hold on one second. Let me see what's going on because I got a notification like on the bottom. I can't see what everybody's saying. Oi. Oh, you are. What kind? Vincent? An old vintage Harley chopper, or what? Wait, which bike? Because they had so many of them. They had like the those old vintage Harley bikes. I kind of saw a friend of mine had. Um, so let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Eh. Alright, so I'm going to have to go point A to point B. That means this is going to be a simple roll and tuck. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. No, I can roll and tuck it, but I can go by halfway. And I can bring the seat up. I can, magic mirror it. That'll work. That will freaking work. Okay, so I got to do a nip and tuck, huh? Oh, this is going to be fun. Alright, so I have to make the imaginary line with imaginary people. Sorta. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, no. I need something. Oh, hell. This does not help. Alright. Tacky. Oh, make a nice little line. Spread. It must be butter. Alright. There we go. Now for the laying on the magic red carpet. Or sorta. No. I want to use the big side. Ooh, a Ducati. Those are good. Those are actually really good kits. Actually, wait a minute. I might want to do it the other way. Yeah, we'll do it there. Alright. Let's let that sit for a while. Get all that whole chocolatey goodness going on and let that sit for a while because I do not. Well, you know what? I'm going to let this sit overnight because I know exactly when I start building the actual fur of the seat, I don't have no problems, man. I think for the bottom, I have a trick about how I'm going to tuck this together, and I gotta work it. Gotta work it. So I'll do it that way. I'll just cut it straight when I'm done. So far, the truck seat right here where you're looking, this is going to be done with a fur. The seats are going to be basically fur mat. Everything else, the floor is going to be black. And dash, I'm not going to put any fur on because it's just not going to look right. I don't want to make it 270s, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to make it with a nice little seat cover. I'm not going to bother painting it only because you're just going to have the fur. And I got to let that sit for a little bit, so I'm not going to go messing with it. This I'm going to hold on to for a while. I'm going to put that off when I get the fur together. Fur's going to fly, right? And I'm going to do the same with this little part here. I'm going to fold it in, and I'm just going to put a backing. And I got a challenge ahead of me. Let's see if I know how to do. See if I remember how to do it properly. It's gonna be fun. Fun. So for now, I'm gonna let it all sit, and we'll play the waiting game. I guess I won't be able to touch this for who knows how long. I say it's supposed to dry quick, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna probably let it sit overnight. Just be on the safe side. I'm going to let it sit overnight, get it all together, and keep fingers crossed, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but I'll wait for it to let it all alone for now. But I always found Ducatis. I always found Ducatis and everything else. But you know what? I've been thinking about it. You guys like motorcycles? I have one, and unfortunately, it's all in pieces. It's not a model kit though, but I'm gonna take you guys with me somewhere special. I don't think you guys seen it before, so I'm gonna show you. You guys are gonna go on a little trip. So hang tight, and I'm gonna show you what's going on. Now, of course, some of you guys are probably gonna don't panic, but as you can tell, we're gonna be going through here into the garage here. Now you have to kind of excuse the mess, and we have a insect or something. So here's the workshop or garage. So here, right there is my motorcycle. I can't get over there because of all the junk, but that's my Kawasaki 305 CSR. Originally, it was my dad's. I had to take the tank off, had to clean it out because there was some bad stale gas. The master cylinder at some point, I have to get back there to even work on the master cylinder. I gotta go back and clean it up again. I actually had cleaned it up, but it got dusty again. Original factory paint, was never touched. It's belt drive. Everything's original to a point, but as you can tell, I cannot get to it because of all the mess. Carburetor was taken off, rebuilt on that table right there, and so on and so forth. And of course, my seat is back there. So going back into the workshop, now as you can tell, yes, all sorts of things. Of course, if I'm going to hit the Okay, sorry about that, folks. I was trying to show you the motorcycle I had. Unfortunately, something went wrong with the stream when I went to show you the Kawasaki 305 CSR. The bike, like I was saying, the bike is it was actually in pieces. So I have to apologize about the slight interruption into the stream. So, anywho, yep. My motorcycle is all in pieces. Actually, wait a minute. I don't think I can wait for this overdrive. I think it's probably dry by now, is it? No. It's not even dry. Oh dear. I'm going to be waiting overnight. Did the best I can to get it all sanded down and everything else. So I'm going to see if I can try getting this one. Yeah. I got to make a wider cut on that one. Interesting. A little bit more of a furry moment. No animals weren't used in the harm of making of this broadcast. As you can hear me say it very faintly. No, I don't kill. I don't really like to use anything that's very highly decorative, but here we go. I might as well start doing the passenger seat tail. I have to let them both dry overnight. I have to put them in a separate location because, I'm becoming a tribble. Oh no. I'm becoming a tribble. Eventually, if I start making those noises like the tribble do in Star Trek, be very scared. Pray for my soul. I'm getting covered. Oh my god. It's like the 70s threw up all over again. And I'm playing Jingle Bells too with fur. Yo, what's up, SDM? Jingle fur, jingle fur. Wow. I gotta get all this fur off here. all the loose fur anyways. Furring through the snow, the furring open sleigh. Please kill me. I'm singing Christmas songs already. It's not even Christmas yet. Alright, so I left enough room. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I can get my hands a little bit more intrigued with it. Here, I'll show you where I'm at with this, guys. A little bit of a furry moment. So, anywho, seats in hand. A little better angle, a little bit of fur. I'm having a furry cuddling moment. Sorta. Alright, so this means how much room do I need? Question is, how much do I need to work with? Oh, shoot. That means I gotta tilt the seat up this way, and I gotta run it this way. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Another bit of artwork. Usually brush works, but this one is gonna be a very interesting looking detail. Detail or detail? Okay, now I get this little fur piece on here. Get this little fur baby up, which means I am gonna have fun doing this. No shit. Okay. All right. Nobody breathe, nobody move, nobody do nothing. Well, that fur is sitting. So 2 seats are in the process of being furred. And I just got covered in fur. How do you like them apples? Good thing I'm wearing an artist shirt that says 2 roads on it. And what's up? Welcome, SDM. Oh, I gotta be careful I don't get my truck. Because right now, firewall, I'll hold off on when I get the seats done. Get each individual thing done here. So I just tuck it in. Right, tuck it in and then do cut full. I got it. That is going to be one hell of a furry job. And I should not wear black pants. Well, the rest of me is all like kind of in artist mode, but the rest of me is not in artist mode or some form of who knows what. Okay, now I gotta let that all sit. That's the story of my life. Let's take a look here. Where's that turbocharger? It's gotta be buried in here somewhere. Oh, well, that's not what I was looking for, but okay, I guess I can run with that. Oh, wait, here it is. It's down here at the bottom. I knew there was something here. Just couldn't remember where I put it. Okay, so this is still... No, I'm not going to attempt putting it in yet. Tomorrow maybe, but not now. So, I guess make myself useful and start painting up this firewall, huh? Sorry. Oh man, I can't believe I just said that to myself. Well, here's something you guys might find interesting. Try putting rims on these things. Solid vinyl. I feel like one of those grip things you can use for your job when you get stressed. Stress tensioner. Well, I might as well start running this bad boy up, huh? Is it even plugged in? Oh, no, it's not plugged in. And do I want to plug it in? Yeah. Let's see. Alrighty. it's trying. I wonder if I can do another. No, I better not. I'm gonna hold off on that right now. Damn, I'm always procrastinating. What was this one again? Gold, right? Gold metallic. No, well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the brass. Is this the brass? Flat brass. Right. So that's the flat brass. Shake it up a little bit as you do the merengue. Flat brass. That was for the right. Magic stirring stick of happiness, sorta. Check. Alrighty. Let me get this all stirred up because apparently the pigment, I think, all sits on the bottom. After a while, when you kind of sort of do stuff like this, it's like, I don't want to do it no more. Jane, get me off this crazy thing. Then again, I'm the one who's always like Jane, who forgets to turn things off. Yeah, it's dry enough. Move away from the seat. Righto. Okay, so it looks like I need to borrow this for a moment. Why? There we go. Oh, now it's starting to look like something. Using my cheater glasses here, and I am just going to go and paint up a little bit more. What possibly can go wrong? Of course, the TV's being blared upstairs, so there we go. Tail. Right. So we got this here and this here. I think I got everything. I can't tell because I'm freaking half the time blind. Well, sorta. Feel like it. Alrighty, so that takes care of that takes care of that piece. So we let it sit overnight. Ain't touching nothing. It's one thing I've learned over the years. Don't touch things when they're wet. And you think you have it all done up and you thought they're dry? No. And of course, I'm thinking of stepping on some plastic here, which is not a good thing. That's a very bad thing. So, of course, I'm using a very old Pactra jar that has acetone in it. Who ever thought? So, yep-o. Always a fun thing here, Not one for to do a lot of things, but of course, I think after the stream I'm going to be a furry on my own. I'm all covered in that fur stuff I'm using for the seats, which is kind of like one of those things I try not to use for my high point of my life. But I gotta let everything sit now. Gotta let everything dry. Gotta let everything work in. I was gonna paint the firewall tonight, but I'm gonna get the engine done. Do a nip tuck on the seat, on both seats actually. Yeah, and call it good. I think if I'm gonna do the nip tuck, I'm gonna roll the seats out. Then when I'm done, I'll just have to make the angle cuts. To do that part's the easy part. Just to get everything folded in, and it's not too much. If I can make the cuts right, I just do have to get sharper X-Acto blades, and I can actually do it. So basically, the engine is just about near done completion. I'll get ready to mount that together into the frame. I got to paint up the drive shaft. I gotta do just like a few more little odds and ends here and there on the engine. I think I'm gonna be ready to go. Be good to go to mount it all together. Not like trying to do the hokey pokey or anything, but I guess it's just you have to do what you gotta do. So yeah. But yes, I will be checking out Wednesday for 8 p.m. I believe I have it set up for like 8. I think it's like I can have like 8 people on my. I think it's because I upgraded it, not to the Pro, but to the other one. I think I can get like 8 people on it or something like that. Something ridiculous. But I'm all for it. So yeah, I can get back in touch with you. That night before. Actually, it's not that far off, is it? It's another 2 nights from now. So, which won't be that horrible. Because I'm free up that night. Saturday, I'm not too much free. I actually have to go to my bus. I actually have to start getting everything together for that. Believe it or not, yes, it's a Freightliner. It's a 2003 Freightliner, which is actually slowly being converted into a home. So I gotta go take care of that. And I'm like juggling many different things. So I'm trying to get back into doing. I know you guys can chuck tomatoes at me because I missed 1 week of the stream. But I think getting everything back together. I think I'm starting to get the track everything together and everything else. So there's really not much else I can really say and or do at this time. But that tonight will basically cover up the second coat for the upper oil cooler. I just started started putting the fur on the seat, and I did 1 coat right now on only 2 pieces on the turbocharger with the rust. So that's going to pop it up a little bit to make it a little bit more convincingly real. And then eventually there's going to be some machine work involved with the new upcoming mufflers and stuff like that. So that will basically be it. I don't know if there's anything else I'm going to end up doing tonight. I may hold off. As far as like now that I'm getting near that completion of the engine, I'm going to start doing multiple jumps. Not entirely multiple jumps, but little hiccup jumps here and there. Because once I get the anti-skids put in, the motor, the drive shaft, the front wheels, and then once I have both seats completely all furried out, now I can actually focus on the rest of the interior and get everything together, which I think that will basically be the gist and coverage of that part. Hopefully that the kit and everything else will be a cooperating mode. So right now I'm gonna let these sit overnight. I gotta let the fur dry up on there. I know it sounds kind of cruel that using Zebra for the seats, but I want to try to make it as retro as I possibly can, and I think that would be kind of cool. I'm trying to go as retro as much as I possibly can. And then when we get to the body, I will probably end up getting the bare metal foil. I might get that in advance. So I can actually start working that into the cab once the cab's been painted and everything else. So it's not going to be too terrible. But there's so much to really take in. There's so much to do with this kit. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with the Diamond Rio kit. This is a kit you could take your imagination, instead of building it basic, you could take the imagination and build it up higher. And this is where I'm going with this kit. But you never know. I was going to convert it. I was going to take two kits and merge it to one. But the more I think about it, it's like, I don't know. I would do it with the hood I have for the Canepa, and I would have turned it into a custom job. But I'd probably get some flack for it, and somebody would say, oh, that's not the way you're supposed to build it. And I don't want to have that kind of flack. I originally was going to do a custom job. I was going to actually take the nose of that. I do have a nose for the Canepa kit, and I was actually going to customize it to fit in for this kit. Shorten down the hood, and then change up the mounts a little bit. It's still early in the game. It's still early in the project, but it'll do. I guess I'm gonna go more original built than anything. And like I said, there's people out there who probably get pissy if I did something like that. Why take something original? Like take a nice truck like a Diamond Rio and do it that way. And I don't think that would be fair. I don't think it'd be fair on anybody who loves Diamond Rios or anybody who loves trucks in general, because just make a Franken truck, which I don't think I want to do. So I'm going to keep it I'm going to try to make it vintage as possible, make it old school, and do the fur and the seat, that sort of thing. And hopefully I can do a little bit more to it. I gotta come up with the geometrics and everything else, and that's basically it. I don't think there's anything else I can really say for tonight, and there's not much else I can do for tonight, except I gotta let the seats dry up, and I will probably get back to doing more later on as the streams are continued. But anyways, I guess right now I'm going to call it good for thing with the stream and stuff. But cool beans. Yeah, so I'll check it. As a matter of fact, do I get it on this phone? I don't remember if I get it on the phone or on the computer. I think I get it on the computer, so I'll check tonight. And let me see something here. Hold on. Which email did I? No, that's not it. That's okay. No, because I have two different emails. I have to be very cognizant which one I answer. One's business, and the other one is the personal. And the one I believe I sent was the personal, so I'll get that one. There. I can't see which one it is, so let me see. Anything here I need to put in? No. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I want to say thank you for watching. SDM, John Claus, John Paul, those who are following me, thank you for watching tonight's stream. And if some of you have missed it, you can always catch up later, or you can always catch up on some of the stuff that's been missed on or whatever. But also leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and come out with more awesome content. So I'm hoping that I can get that one big push on this engine, get it done, get it off my to-do list. Get the seat. I want to get that off to my that's on a start of the to-do list. The engine and drive shaft, I do have to get that done. That's a big must. And then I'm going to start working on everything else as gradually going along. Hopefully, I was supposed to have the engine done and mounted in with this stream. Unfortunately, things had happened, and now I have to go back and revisit a lot of things onto what I was doing with this truck. which is not too bad. It's just small little things here and there. Yeah, but not to really get into not so much truck here, but yeah, it's funny. A lot of these motorcycle kits, now jump off from the truck kit to everything else here. But going on those motorcycle kits, those aren't too bad. I actually knew a guy who built his own custom motorcycles. He would take like metal, he'd make his own framework and everything. It's going back years ago. And I actually built a motorcycle kit, but not any, I don't know. I just never really got into them. But eventually, maybe one day I will. Right now, I got too much going on and I have so much to do, but so little time. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it good for tonight for the stream. I'll catch you guys up. I'll join up on Wednesday night for 8 p.m. So you got me there on that. So it's my free time that night. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Wednesday night. I will respond back to that email. Actually, I will respond to it. If I don't do it tonight, I will do it tomorrow. I'll know where my email. Well, it'll come up on my email. I think I have it. So I believe I have your name starred on that for the important email. So I'll check that out later. But anyways, guys, it was nice talking to everybody. Nice seeing everybody doing live and well. So I'm gonna call it good for tonight's stream. I can't think of anything else other than that. So everybody, you have a wonderful night. I'll check you guys later, and I don't think I can. For Wednesday, 8 p.m. I'll be on. I'll be joining up. I'm gonna take a look at after I end the stream. I'm gonna take a look how many people can fit onto. I think I have 8, but I might be on 6 or 8, something like that. Right. So, 8 p.m. And what I'll do is I'll be on that night. So we'll be able to all of us get together and talk the talk. Probably I won't be in my workshop when doing this for 8 o'clock. So I will probably be in my stream office. I'll get that all nice and cleaned up and everything else, and we'll do it from there. I can't really think of anything else. Just basically. So if you guys see me not talking in my workshop and you see me in my office, you know. I would feel funny if I was talking into my workshop here. But I'm going to do it good and everything else. So, all right. But anyways, guys, it was a pleasure seeing everybody up tonight. Sorry I didn't give everybody a heads up. I was streaming tonight. That's practically my fault right there. But I wanted to do it early and get everything else taken care of. But anyways, guys, you guys are awesome. You rock. And like this. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye for now, and I'll see you at 8 o'clock on. I'll see you at 8 o'clock on the Wednesday night. So yeah, I think that'll be basically it. So, bye guys.